Ever feel like you're playing checkers while everyone else is playing chess? What if I told you there's an ancient playbook written thousands of years ago that holds the keys to mastering the game of life, power, and success? This isn't your typical self-help advice. These are the ruthless, time-tested strategies of Chanakya, the legendary philosopher, strategist, and kingmaker who built one of the greatest empires in history from scratch. Forget what you think you know about success. We're about to dive into the mind of a master tactician, and what you learn today might just change everything. First, let's get one thing straight. Chanakya wasn't interested in making friends. He was interested in achieving goals. His first and perhaps most crucial rule is to never reveal your plans. Think about it. The moment you announce your next big move, you give your competition a roadmap to sabotage you. You open yourself up to judgment, doubt, and unsolicited advice from people who don't share your vision. Chanakya taught that your goals should be like a submarine, moving silently beneath the surface, unseen and unheard until the moment they strike. Work in silence. Let your success be the noise. Your secrecy is your greatest weapon. It keeps your enemies guessing and your allies focused. Next, Chanakya's rule number 2. Be brutally honest with yourself about your strengths and weaknesses. He said, "One who is not aware of his own faults can never correct them." Most people either overestimate their abilities or get paralyzed by their shortcomings. Chanakya's approach is different. He advises a cold, hard, objective self-assessment. What are you genuinely good at? What are you terrible at? Where are you vulnerable? Knowing this isn't about self-criticism, it's about strategy. You leverage your strengths to their absolute maximum, and you either work relentlessly to improve your weaknesses, or more cleverly, you find ways to make them irrelevant. You build systems or forge alliances that cover your blind spots. Self-awareness isn't a weakness, it's the foundation of all power. This brings us to his third rule, which is a tough pill to swallow for many. Don't be too honest. Now, this doesn't mean become a liar. It means understanding that radical, unfiltered honesty can be a strategic disaster. Chanakya famously said, "A straight tree is cut first." If you walk around pointing out every flaw, speaking every thought, and being completely transparent in a world full of agendas, you make yourself an easy target. Strategic communication is key. You must learn to be diplomatic, to frame your truth in a way that serves your purpose, and to know when silence is more powerful than words. The world is not a pure and simple place. You must navigate it as it is, not as you wish it were. Protect yourself and your mission by being wise about what you say and to whom you say it. The fourth ruthless rule is to choose your associates wisely. Chanakya believed that the people you surround yourself with will either be your greatest asset or your heaviest anchor. He wasn't talking about just finding friends, he was talking about building a network of capable, reliable, and loyal individuals. He warned against the foolish, the lazy, and the treacherous. A foolish friend can cause more damage than a clever enemy. Before you bring anyone into your inner circle, test their character. Observe their actions, not just their words. Are they reliable under pressure? Do they share your values and ambition? Your circle should be small, strong, and strategic. Every person in it should add value. If they don't, they are a liability, and liabilities must be cut loose. Rule number 5 is perhaps the most ruthless of all. Learn to exploit your enemy's weakness. Chanakya was a master of psychological warfare. He taught that you must study your opponents more than you study yourself. Understand their fears, their desires, their pride, and their habits. What makes them angry? What are they greedy for? Once you know their emotional triggers and weak points, you can predict their moves and set traps they will walk right into. This isn't about being evil. It's about being strategic. In any competition, whether it's in business, politics, or even personal ambitions, your opponent will be looking for your weaknesses. To not do the same is to willingly fight with one hand tied behind your back. Knowledge of your enemy is power over your enemy. Chanakya's sixth rule is a lesson in resilience. Never give up on a task you've started. He believed that the biggest difference between the successful and the unsuccessful is not talent or resources, but perseverance. Obstacles will appear. People will betray you. Plans will fail. This is guaranteed. The average person gives up. But the master strategist sees failure not as an endpoint, but as a data point. What went wrong? Why did it go wrong? What can I learn from this? Every setback is a lesson that makes you smarter and stronger for the next attempt. Chanakya's philosophy is to be like a river. If a boulder blocks its path, it doesn't stop. It finds a way around, over or through it, relentlessly pushing forward until it reaches the sea. Your commitment to your goal must be just as relentless. The seventh and final rule ties everything together. Your ultimate focus must always be on the goal, the arth. For Chanakya, arth meant wealth, power, and prosperity, the material means to achieve your objectives. He wasn't greedy, he was practical. He understood that without resources, even the most brilliant plans are just dreams. He said, "For a man without wealth, this world has no place, and nor does the next." This means you must be pragmatic. Every action, every decision, every alliance should be evaluated based on one simple question. Does this move me closer to my ultimate goal? Emotions like pride, anger, and sentimentality can cloud your judgment and lead you astray. Detach from the drama and focus on the outcome. The goal is the only thing that matters. So there you have it, the 7 ruthless rules of Chanakya. Hide your plans. Know your weaknesses. Be strategically discreet. Choose your circle wisely. Exploit your enemy's vulnerabilities. Never, ever give up. And always, always focus on the goal. These principles aren't about being a bad person. They are about understanding the mechanics of power and human nature. They are about being effective. The world is a competitive place, but by applying these ancient strategies, you're no longer just a player in the game. You're the one who can master it. Thanks for watching. If this ancient wisdom resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more strategies to level up your life. Let me know in the comments which of Chanakya's rules you found most powerful. See you in the next video.